my name is Åse Wegerif and I'm a registered counselor. I have a private practice where I do psychotherapy, and I have helped a lot of people who have been a child in a family with a narcissistic mother. And today I want to highlight some parts of her toxicity, because the experience of having a narcissistic mother is there's such a massive gap to what a normal mother is like, because you're dealing with a very injured, emotionally, highly wounded and toxic person who hasn't really developed since quite early on in their life in terms of emotional development. So that is really, really special and really, really difficult to deal with. And it has a lot of repercussions in terms of how it affects you and your life. And I also want to say that I'm really, really thankful for all the likes and subscribes and comments that I've had on my previous videos, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. So if this video speaks to you, then I would be delighted if you would comment or like it or subscribe, but it's up to you. I hope it helps you. If the video that I've had that really seems to have resonated with a lot of people is called A Narcissistic Mother Has Two Faces, so I can recommend that video for you if this really resonates with you. Your narcissistic mother has herself on her radar. This is highly different to a mother who is a real mother, or an ordinary mother, I should say, because an ordinary mother, I know from my own experience, the empathy is just like almost biologically programmed in us, and we are very much aware of sensing where our children are and maybe being concerned and worried, and it serves a purpose because we're meant to be the guardians and protecting them. So that's why you have this ability to imagine what your children are going through and paying attention to them. But when you have a narcissistic mother, she only has herself, her attention and her empathy stops with herself. So I wouldn't really call it empathy, she doesn't have any. So she might have pretend empathy because she knows that mothers have empathy, so she's learned to cover up, and she might in fact be very good at it and be very empathic to other people. But if you're the one who bears the brunt of her mothering and being a narcissist, then you know very well that she can be merciless and completely cold with you, and in fact enjoy and gets feed out of putting you down. So she doesn't make normal consideration for your needs. She doesn't have you on her radar. She doesn't ask how you're doing, and she certainly doesn't ask how you're doing if she would have any reason to suspect that the answer would not be something that she wants to hear. So she won't ask if things are a little bit difficult for you, because she doesn't want to be there for you anyway, so then she won't ask. So it is just really, really devastating on the other side of this. It's just you're rejected, you're emotionally abandoned, you're alone, quite often alone alone because kids in a family are pitted up against each other. This is in her interest to do so, and it's such a cold thing to do to your children. But she can do that, and then you're the scapegoat, the black sheep of the family, and you bear the brunt of this. So her needs matter. What's important for her matters, and quite often there's a whole family system of maybe a father involved who probably plays along with it or escapes into his work maybe, or but the rest of the family system might completely back her up. She has a lot of ability to manipulate, and she has a lot of control over the family and the relationships, and people are afraid to get on the wrong side of her because they will get her rough in that case. So so this all means that you end up alone. There is no space for your feelings. You're maybe painted as ungrateful. You are difficult. You lack empathy. Things have a tendency to turn 180 degrees around when we're talking about narcissists. And she is the victim, and that's how it is. She always has it worse than everyone else. So she will continuously invalidate you, minimize your experience, and make herself the one that you should care about her. So things turn 180 degrees around in a family like this. Children are expected to be almost the parent of the parent. And many people then end up, unfortunately, taking this relationship as the blueprint for relationships, not consciously, but unconsciously, so that it's no surprise that as an adult, there are lots of people here in professions like nursing, as therapists, as medical professionals, social workers, and so on. Because it's natural. It's a natural ability that you've developed to really be highly empathic, and quite often without boundaries, because she never really respected any of your boundaries either. So the reason why I'm making this video is so that you can educate yourself, so that instead of treading along in these patterns, that you can see it for what it is. She makes herself the victim. She has no room for your feelings. She is not interested. She's only self-interested. There is no empathy. There is only invalidation. There is only dismissal of you, and power games going on, so that you end up alone and looking like the abuser of her. So what does this all do emotionally to you? Well, I know for sure that it creates a lot of confusion. You're being gaslighted the whole time. What you lack, unless you actually get help, or you find a relationship in where you can begin to be yourself, which you should have been with your family. You can lack a lot of reference. You can be unsure about yourself. You can have a lot of emotional issues going on for yourself. So it really a very low self-worth, and accepting all kind of things in relationships where you shouldn't be accepting. And the antidote for this is to see the reality, and to educate yourself, and to get help from someone who knows the steps and what maybe has gone the road ahead of you themselves out of this. And this video is part of my assistance to you. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and please, if you would like. I would absolutely love it if you would give me a comment or like or subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this has been of help to you, and hope to see you again.